The following broadcast may contain mature subject matter and extreme awesomeness. Listen at your own risk. Attention, jungle junkies and new listeners worldwide. It's time for the world famous Urban Jungles Radio. It's the Urban Jungles Radio Show with your host, Danny Mendez, the Beastmaster, and Andy
Now,
Lee.
ladies and gentlemen who are out there and want to write a script, if you want to write a script, I can say one thing. Write that script. Because one thing's for sure, nothing is ever going to happen if you don't get it written. Okay?
True.
But after you get that script written, all I can say is good fucking luck.
Amen.
Because it is very, very difficult to take that script. Actually, this is the part about where I interrupt myself.
It's all right.
We're enjoying it.
When you take your script to Hollywood, if you have a daughter, you can relate to this. If you take your script to Hollywood, that's about like sending your daughter to New Orleans to be raised in a whorehouse.
Good Lord. That totally drives it home, Marty.
That's about how it feels. That's about how it feels. And that's about what your script is going to look like after they get done with it.
Sure, I can imagine.
Yeah, sure.
Because they have no respect, no decency, no depth of understanding, no emotion, no consciousness, no intellect. Stop me whenever you want. They are fucking Hollywood. They think they know everything, and they don't know anything.
Fuck you, Hollywood.
Was that a broad statement?
No, that's whole. I could see
I'd
that.
like to narrow it down a little bit.
Go ahead.
Those motherfuckers think they know every fucking thing there is to know, and they don't know a goddamn butthole from a hole in the dirt.
That drives it home, Marty. Oh my God, Marty, you've just made my year. Can I tell you? I'm gonna make that my ringtone.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good.
I'm gonna drop that into like a remix or something, man.
That's about as clear as I can make it.
No, I can
So
imagine.
it then becomes, and I'm not trying to discourage any young writers. I'm really not. I'm just telling you it's an amazing challenge, and go get it. We did it. If we can do it, anybody could do it.
Yeah.
But the point of the matter is, it then becomes a challenge, and you have to fight every inch of the way for them not to ruin the idea that you had.
Yeah.
Not to ruin the idea that you wrote down, not to ruin what you're trying to get across, because, and seriously, and I mean I cursed just a little bit there when I said that, but seriously, those guys definitively just don't understand. They really don't understand America. You know, they probably know a little bit about Hollywood, they know a little bit about New York, you know, maybe they went to New Orleans one time to Mardi Gras. That's it. They don't have any idea about the America that's in between. They really don't understand. You see the films that they make, and you can understand. I don't know if you saw recently August Osage County. You know, I rest my case. They go to America. They go to the heartland of America, and when they make films about people, they want to make them into caricatures. Mm-hmm. They want to make fun of them. Mm-hmm. They want to make them stupid rednecks or just fat bitches, you know, serving whatever greasy meals in cafes. They just don't understand people at all. They really don't. They really don't. And what I say, and I say this proudly about North America, and I'm talking Panama to Point Barrow. I'm talking North America. I've been everywhere twice. I've been everywhere twice, and I love it. I love this country. I love this continent. I love Mexico. I love Canada. I haven't spent any time in South America. I spent time in, Hawaii and Tahiti and whatever down in the South Pacific and Europe and Africa and Asia and some of that. But right now in my life, I have no desire to travel to I've been there, so I'm spoiled in a little bit. But there's so much to see in this country from Arizona to Maine and Florida and Alabama and North Dakota and everywhere. My gosh, there's so much in this fabulous, fabulous country and continent of ours. I just can't even imagine needing to go to, Africa or Australia or
Marty,
Tahiti or Europe
you come from
whatever.
You come from a time that's very special, because it's kind of what you were alluding to during this whole time in the conversation, is the fact that, we now live in this completely different time where you can't, I don't think people have that scope anymore of taking a road trip. The road trip is a forgotten art. I mean, obviously, I watched the movie, and I know the basis, of a good part of the movie is your road trip out there. And people don't realize this is when you get out there and you explore without an agenda. At least in the most basics of senses. That's an amazing, amazing opportunity to travel to those places.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You go to small towns, you check out their little barbecue joint, their little cafes. Their little thrift shops, their little museums. You meet the people. You talk to the lady in the park with the kids. You talk to the old lady on the bench feeding the pigeons or whatever. I mean, I just love it.